firstly, welcome back to South Africa. It's great to have you back, and thanks for joining us for the interview today.
Yeah, thanks. It's great to be here.
We're back in SA now. It all started in SA at the beginning of the season, and I think it started on a fairly high note, being at the national champs, and I suppose always a bit of added pressure when you try and defend your individual time trial title and then of course the elite women's road race title in SA. You did that successfully. Just quickly tell us about that.
Yeah, well, I mean, SAs is always a big thing. Going overseas with the national champ jersey is always special. So it's always a big objective for me. And this year in Durban, it was slightly high pressure because having the experience of being in a South African team the years before and having the support of teammates and those kind of tactics, this year I was on my own. So it was a new challenge, and I obviously knew that everyone was going to be watching me being the defending champion. But yeah, it's just amazing how things worked out perfectly. It was a nice course, which was obviously in my favour, and yeah, the time trial also just went so smoothly, and yeah, wonderful to win those titles and take it overseas.
Ash, I think one of the things that happened in the last year that made all of SA proud, and I think it was such a highlight for cycling in South Africa, but also for yourself, was Commonwealth Games. And with the closest of finishes, you made it. A very interesting and a very exciting race, but what an experience, wasn't it?
Yeah, such a wonderful experience. The atmosphere in Glasgow was amazing. It really was almost like the Olympics, like they replicated the whole feeling of everything so well, and just being at a Commonwealth Games for the first time, to be honest. So it was my first Games. Wonderful to come out of there with a medal. It was really a big objective this year, and an exciting race, as you said, a really exciting course in the city of Glasgow. Lots of corners, little climbs, amazing support, and I really had to keep my wits about me in the race because I was a bit outnumbered. Australia were really aggressive. But yeah, really happy to finish it off. It was a close finish, as you say, and yeah, it was nail biting to the very end. As I crossed the line, I'll be honest, I wasn't sure if I had got the third place. So yeah, it was a wonderful surprise.
And I take it at the same time, soon after that has happened, soon after you realized that you actually won the race, the support from SA, was it good? Was it overwhelming?
Yeah, it was amazing. Like I said to you, actually crossing the line, I was sort of overcome with disappointment because initially I felt that it was so close and that I'd just been pipped on the line. And the worst place to finish is fourth. So I sort of had to give myself a moment to think about it and just to take a deep breath. And next thing, I have the whole of the South African team running to me, all excited. And I'm like, guys, what are you so excited about? I think I finished fourth. No, you finished third. And it was actually quite difficult for me to believe. I wouldn't believe it until I saw the photo. But yeah, standing on the podium, knowing that the whole world could see it, well, South Africa could see it, and just the support I received was absolutely amazing, like just on social media, and it was really very overwhelming.
Ash, now we're back in South Africa, and I know it's very much a time of a little bit of rest for a lot of the professional cyclists, but the Momentum 947 is coming up, and is there any chance that we might see you racing there?
Of course, yeah, I'm taking a little break now, but there's still plenty of time to be ready for the Momentum 947, and it's such a special race, one of a kind in the streets of Johannesburg with all the support, so I'm really looking forward to it. I've got a title to defend, so of course I'm going to be there.
That's very true. Now, talking about end of year, next year, new season, and we've heard a new team. Tell us about that.
Yeah, I'm really excited about next year. I'm not the type of person that likes to change teams so regularly. I like to find somewhere where I'm happy and stay there. But yeah, it's just an opportunity that came up that I can't turn down. Thomas Campana contacted me actually quite early in the year saying he wanted to start a new team. And Thomas has such an amazing reputation and such amazing experience in women's cycling. Having done the Cervelo test team, the women's Cervelo test team, which was arguably the most successful women's team at the time. It's just he understands what it takes to get the best out of his athletes, and especially when it comes to the events like the Olympics. You know, he's worked with Kristen Armstrong and Nicole Cook, and I'm just really looking forward to working with someone with such amazing experience, and I think the structure is going to be wonderful.
Well, it sounds like another step up for the career of Ashleigh Moolman Pasio, and Ash, we thank you for the interview. I've got one more sort of final little question, and quite an important one, I think, is, and that is really, I just wanted to know, do you think I have any chance of beating you in a sprint?
Oh, well, we're going to have to see, eh?
Hang on, I'm not ready yet.